Faiz bin Zulazhan, and today my group will be presenting about Industrial Revolution 4.0 and its impact on auditing. Industrial Revolution 4.0 is a breakthrough on the application of automation based on cyber-physical system, which was initiated by German government in 2011. Industrial Revolution 4.0, or more known as IR 4.0, have shifted the Audit 3.0 to Audit 4.0 with the involvement of artificial intelligence and blockchain technology. Therefore, Audit 4.0 will be focusing on providing assurance on business, report and data.
The first issue regarding to the Industrial Revolution 4.0 the impact on auditing is about pre-engagement activities. In IR 4.0, the task of auditor in servicing the client and requirement of skill become more complex. Investment in capabilities is required by upskilling existing staff and obtain new workers with not only skill in servicing with the client but also expert in data management. Next is, all determining maturity method will be replaced by rules-based maturity, which use AI to analyze the entire record and based on transactional data, and the audit only focus on high-risk transaction.
So we are going to the third point for this topic, which is the gathering audit evidence. What is the meaning by audit evidence? Audit evidence is information that you gather about processes related to a specific department's operations within the company. Who are the ones that use this evidence and what are they using it for? Auditors use this evidence to make judgment about company's relevant legislation. There are two types of example of audit evidence, which is the internal and external. For internal, the example are accounting records, invoices, system logs. For external, example is banks and creditors. In the past, methods of gathering the audit evidence are such as physical examination, analytical procedures, accounting system, and observatory evidence. Nowadays, the methods used are using artificial intelligence, global intelligence database, bots, and also AR. Now we are going to the fourth point of this presentation, which is reporting. What is the report used for by an auditor? The report provides auditors' opinion on whether a company financial statements are compliant with the GAAP and free from material mispresentation. There are two types of audit report, which is unqualified and also clean. For unqualified audit report, the corporation did not meet certain accounting criteria or rules. For clean audit report, there is no problem from the corporation. Who use an audit of financial reporting? First, banks. Second, creditors, and the third, regulators. In the present, continuous automated auditing can be used to provide historical assurance as well as prediction model assurance. In the meantime, this will take into the concern that there will be a need of new form for reporting regarding the assurance report. With the increase in popularity of visualization templates and interfaces, there is an assumption that reports would become simpler and easier to catch on to.
And Assalamuallaikum. Now I will talk about the advantages when we are applying Industrial Revolution 4.0, or we call it as IR 4.0. As we all know, there are a lot of advantages when we are applying this system, such as raise the quality of data. This can be demonstrated by improved timeliness, accuracy, and detail in order to improve efficiency, data assurance, and other decision-making applications. Furthermore, IR 4.0 has the potential to increase data transfer for management planning and control. For instance, supply, value chains, and cross-border trade. Finally, IR 4.0 assists us in boosting the capability and relevance of reporting by utilizing self-controlling, self-auditing systems as well as demand for personalized accounting for particular clients and customers. However, there are certain drawbacks or disadvantages when we're using or when we're applying this Industrial Revolution 4.0. Firstly, scope of employment is one of the main problems when we are applying IR 4.0. This is because of employment opportunities are at risk as a result of developments in automobile and robotic technologies. Human capabilities are becoming increasingly valuable in the face of artificial intelligence. This means that machines are favored over humans. Now, I will talk about the graph in the figure 1. The graph states that the world of business is changing and evolving at a faster rate than ever before, especially in this new period of the fourth industrial revolution IR 4.0, which has profoundly altered business, the larger economy, and society in significant ways. Technological advancement have affects daily life, and people worldwide now have no knowledge and access to technology. Mobile devices, artificial intelligence, cognitive computing, and data are becoming more prevalent in the new workplace, while business productivity continues to lag. Based on what I said just now, I can conclude that there are pros and cons when the auditors have to live in this Industrial Revolution 4.0 due to their lack of experience and knowledge. Thank you.
So now I'm going to talk about what is auditing evidence and reporting and how important it was in auditing. Auditing evidence is information gathered for a study of a company's financial transaction, while a report of the audit is a document in which the auditor provides his or her opinion. As in Industrial Revolution 4.0, the importance of auditing is very crucial as it gives an impact to the value of stakeholders. This concept of IR4 involves many types of new systems which are more modern and digital. An auditor can check the financial information on the financial statement easily by analyzing financial information. In addition, there are a lot of advantages in IR4, which is it will help the auditors to detect any fraud or any statement easier. For example, help through the speed of proof in the output of financial and non-financial information. As using the new technology in saving report, it may be more secure as the report is more updated. However, there are some disadvantages in IR4 to this point, which is the risk of incorrect acceptance. For example, using technology to find any fraud, the possibility of missing an important point in any statement that can lead to misjudgment may arise. That is, a specific sample may have a proportionately more or fewer monetary misstatement or deviation from required rules than the balance of a class as a whole. Not only that, this risk of misjudgment may affect future of the company.
Last but not least, the conclusion. In the end of the report, we can conclude that the Industrial Revolution 4.0 or IR 4.0 has provided many benefits for the auditing industry. As the time passes, we can see how the world itself is changing and evolving, and the IR 4.0 is simply one of the many things that can be said as movement towards the new era. It was proven that the impact brought by IR 4.0 is more towards positive rather than negative, since we can see the improvement in the auditing industry itself. With the help of technology, the burden shouldered by the auditors have been lessened. The risk of the miscalculation also have been reduced, and the quality of the work itself are improving as the technology evolves more. The use of artificial intelligence in IR 4.0 for sure is contributing to this, as it was created to be perfect and to cover the limits of humans. Therefore, we believe that the Industrial Revolution 4.0 has changed the auditing industry positively and left a great impact along it.
And that's conclude the end of our presentation for Audit 39. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.